Hey guys, ever wonder how to grab every link from a website without losing your mind? Well, you're in luck because today we're diving into the art of link scraping. But here's the kicker. While it might sound like a techie nightmare, it's actually a breeze once you know the trick. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll feel like a link scraping wizard ready to conquer the web. So first of all, thank you for coming back and a big welcome to all of the new subscribers joining us today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jake Dawson, and I'm here to bring you the latest in AI-powered tools and workflow automations in a way that's easy to understand and apply. And as always, remember that everything we cover here is to help you succeed. These are not just theories, but actionable strategies that you can use right now. Now, if you're new here or looking for more ways to level up, don't forget to check out the school community linked below. Inside, you'll find exclusive Make.com templates, including the exact one we're using today, that you can import directly and start using immediately. We've built a whole space for learners and doers just like you, where you can ask questions, get direct help, and connect with like-minded folks who are ready to take action. And of course, you can always subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified of our bi-weekly videos, live sessions, and more. Let's jump right in. So, why scrape website links? Picture this. You want to build a massive database of sites from a directory. Instead of clicking around like a caffeine-fueled squirrel, you can automate the whole process. In this video, we'll walk you through setting up your Google Sheets and Make.com to scrape links effortlessly. You'll learn how to filter out the noise like those pesky JS and CSS files so you only get the good stuff. Stick around and you'll see how this can be a game changer for your projects. All right, let's jump into the world of web scraping and learn how to easily extract links from any website. First, we're going to set up a spreadsheet in Google Drive to keep track of all the links we want to scrape. Imagine this as your digital treasure map, but instead of gold, we're hunting for website links. Now, in your Google Drive, let's create a new spreadsheet and name it Websites. This is important because it's where we'll organize all the links we want to scrape. For example, if you're planning to scrape a directory of your favorite blogs, you'll list those links here. Wondering how to set up the spreadsheet? It's simple. Start by adding a column header called Link for the first sheet. For instance, if you're targeting a specific website, just pop that link into the column and you're good to go. Once you've got your first sheet ready, it's time to add the second sheet. Think of this like setting up a second base camp. But instead of climbing a mountain, we're diving deeper into web pages. Name the sheet Data and create two columns, Scraping Starting Point and Link. Let's talk about setting up the scraping scenario. Here's how it works. We'll use Make.com to automate the process of extracting links from the directories we've listed. This matters because it saves you from manually clicking through endless pages. Now, let's kick things off by diving into Make.com. This is a super handy platform where you can create automation scenarios to connect different apps and services. Think of this like your personal assistant for automating tasks like moving data between Google Sheets and scraping websites. Make sure you're in the right place by checking out the Make.com Scenarios page. Here, click the Create a New Scenario button to start building your automation. Next up, let's set it up by adding a trigger. You'll want to search for Google Sheets in the search bar. It's right there, so you can't miss it. Once you find it, click on Google Sheets and select the action Search Rows. This is where the magic begins, guys. If you haven't connected your Google Sheets to Make.com yet, click on the Add button, then hit Sign In when Google asks to authorize and connect your account. It's like giving Make.com a backstage pass to your Google Sheets. Next, we're going to configure the Google Sheets module. Look for the Spreadsheet ID field and choose the spreadsheet that you created. You're looking for the one named Websites and Sheet 1 as your starting point. Once you've got that, click on the OK button to save your configuration. Now, let's move on to scraping the website by adding a new module. Click on the plus button to add a new module. In the search bar, type HTTP and select the Make a Request action to add an HTTP module. This is where we start getting into the nitty-gritty of web scraping. It's like opening a new chapter in your automation adventure. Next, look for the URL field and input the link column from the output of the first Google Sheets module. Set the method to get and add a header with the name user agent and a value of Mozilla 5.0. For the body, set the type to raw and the content type to JSON. Click OK to save your settings. It's like setting up a recipe. Get all the ingredients right and you're good to go. Finally, we need to save everything because let's face it, no one wants to do all that work twice. Double check that all your settings are correct and hit save. Don't worry if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed here. It's all a part of the learning process. Just remember, even the best chefs had to start somewhere. Okay, let's continue with setting up a text parser. First, click on that plus button to add a new module and look for Text Parser with the action of match elements. Now, in the text parser settings, choose a pattern of HTTP address and make sure to click yes for full addresses. This step is crucial because it tells the parser exactly what to look for, like giving a dog a scent to track. For example, if you're looking to extract links from a blog post, this setting will help you grab every URL in there. Next, in the text field, add the function toString. Inside this function, input data. The data you got from the HTTP module, that is. This is like converting a secret code into plain English, making sure the data is readable and usable. Imagine you're pulling links from a news site. This step ensures you can actually see and use those links. Need to save your settings? Click OK. Now, let's move to adding links to Google Sheets. Click on the plus button and search for Google Sheets with an action of add a row. This is like adding a new entry in your handy URL journal. Next, configure your Google Sheets settings by choosing the spreadsheet ID of websites. Search for the websites folder and select the website spreadsheet. Set the sheet name to data for adding those links. This is like organizing your closet by putting all the shirts in one section and the pants in another. Keep everything neat and easy to find. Now, output the links from the text parser into column B. Set the scraping starting point as the link from the first Google Sheets created. This ensures each link gets its own spot. At this point, you've got a streamlined process to scrape any website link and organize them neatly in Google Sheets. Next, let's set up a filter by clicking on the tools icon between the text parser module and the Google Sheets module. Click on Set up a filter. This is our way of making sure we're not collecting junk, like filtering out spam emails. Then, define the filter criteria and label it as not CSS or JavaScript. Add a condition for the text parser output named match with a text operator of does not contain and the ending .js. After that, add another condition that match does not contain .css. This is like making sure your playlist doesn't have any songs you don't like. Finally, include additional filters for links that are not related, like images or certain URLs. This is the final touch, like adding the cherry on the top of your sundae. Save the filter settings by clicking OK, and let's move to setting up the internal link scraping. Start by adding the HTTP request module. Click on the Add button right after the Google Sheets module, search for HTTP, and select the Make a Request action. In the settings, set the URL field to the match output from the text parser. This is the link you got from the last HTTP request. Set the method to get, and don't forget to add a header with the name user agent and a value of Mozilla 5.0. Set the body type to raw and the content type to JSON. Click OK to save your settings. Let the HTTP module do its thing while you grab a coffee or maybe even a donut. This tool will help you extract all those juicy links from the website. When it's done, you'll have a neat list of links ready to be parsed. Now, let's move the data to its final destination. First, we need to add a text parser module. Click on the plus sign to add a new module, search for text parser, and select the match elements action. In the pattern dropdown, choose HTTP address and click yes for full addresses. In the text field, use a toString function with the data output from the last HTTP request. And just like that, bam, you've got links parsed and ready. Now, this is where things get exciting. Having all these links mean you can store them in a Google Sheet. You can organize them, analyze them, or even share them with your team. It's like having a treasure map of the internet. Let's say you want to add these links to Google Sheets. Click on the plus sign to add a new module. Search for Google Sheets and select the action Add a Row. Choose the website folder in the spreadsheet ID and select the website spreadsheet inside that folder. Set the sheet name to Data. In the first column, add the match output from the first text parser. And in the second column, add the second text parser output in the link column. The significance of this action is that you're storing all your valuable data in one place. These are the most valuable pieces of data. They're crucial to your overall strategy. Want to get even more specific? Add a filter module to weed out all unwanted links. Click on the tools icon to add a filter between the last text parser and the last Google Sheet. Label it, is it CSS or JavaScript? Set conditions so that the match output from the text parser does not contain JavaScript or .js and does not contain .css. This way, you're only keeping the links you really need. Now, we'll want to test the automation to see if everything is working as it should. Click on the Run Once button and let the magic begin. If the automation is done successfully, you should see the extracted links from the text parser appear neatly in column B of your Google Sheet file, filtered and organized according to your settings. If anything doesn't look right, double check your module configurations and filter conditions to ensure everything is set up correctly. And here's the beauty of it. This isn't just about collecting links. It's about understanding the structure of a website. You're gaining insights into how websites are built, which benefits your future projects and strategies. It's like learning to read the matrix of the internet. And that's it. You've just mastered the art of scraping any website's links with ease. So get ready to use this system for building your own massive database of website links. It's simple, it's powerful, and now you've got it all set up. If you run into any issues or need more help, leave a comment below. I'll be happy to assist. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more easy to follow automation tips. And if you're serious about taking your automation game to the next level, check out our school community. It's linked below, and inside you'll find exclusive templates, resources, and a supportive group of like-minded people ready to help you succeed. Plus, the exact template that we use today, it's in there, so don't miss it. Oh, and before you click away, here's another video that you'll probably want to watch next. It's packed with even more tips to help you crush it with automation. I'll see you there.